Hey everybody, Curseius here. Welcome to the Iron Oath. This is a game that just came into early access, and as you know on the channel, I like to take advantage of brand new releases. And if a brand new release kind of becomes a series, then, you know, I'll roll with it. But for right now, this is a open world kind of party RPG kind of game. Sort of. You'll see. So we're going to start a new campaign. If the game doesn't freeze. Okay, there we go. The company name is Monster Killers Incorporated. Oh, no. There we go. And my title, Sir, Ma'am. Oh, well. What would I call myself? By this music's kind of kicking. Yes, Lord. Flag sigil. Ooh, oh, okay. And it's got pixel art, but it's really good pixel art, like anime style, almost like pixel art. Oh. Lightning bolt. The sigil's color. Yeah, the flag's background. Yeah, all right. Opening prologue mission? No, we won't skip that. What is Iron Man? One save file. Oh. Interesting. Maybe, like, if this becomes a series, I'll do that. But for right now, let's just choose a difficulty. Warlord. We'll just go battle hardened. 800 gold, tougher enemies and more of them. Injuries recover slightly slower. New time. Let's go with the standard adventure difficulty, because I heard this game is a bit hard. So if I have to restart a game, if it's too easy and I have to restart the game later. In an era all but forgotten, the gods once lived alongside humanity in the heart of Calum. However, an unknown cataclysmic event plunged the world into a dark age. History was lost to time, and so too were the gods in their absence. A rebuilding humanity was left to contend with the emergence of a great being of darkness from the void. Every 2 decades, in an event called the Scourge, the dragon's arrival would bring death and disease to the land. Those afflicted by the dragon's blight would lose their minds and bodies as they slowly became abominations of flesh and outcast to society known as the Blighted. Okay. Despite centuries of effort from the Vanguard Order and the realm's greatest heroes, no lasting victory against the dragon could be achieved. Humanity has now come to accept the inevitability of a scourge as part of life, enduring or in some cases thriving despite it. With whispers of an impending scourge circulating, you and your company find yourselves in a burial crypt not far from the city of Andalion. A simple retrieval of smuggled supplies, or at least that's what your employer had promised. Let's go! Pardon. Let's go. Alright, Uric. Damned grave robbers, stay sharp. No doubt his companions will have heard that. Everyone stand still. The tension's rising as they grip their weapons tight and scan the room for further hostiles. You hear a muffled shout from someone in an adjacent corridor, likely directed towards their now deceased associate. The sound of quickening footsteps soon follow, and 3 figures burst through a doorway at the same time, at the side of the room. Lefric. Shit. Should I go and alert the others? Uric shakes his head, eyes fixed on the enemy. No time for that. We have no choice but to fight. Beginning combat. Survey the battlefield by using WASD. You can also pan by holding the middle mouse button and moving. Okay. But WASD is much easier. Alright. Move. On their turn, each character can move as many hexes as their movement stats allow. By moving to a green hex, they can still perform an action afterwards. To cover more ground, they can sprint onto the dashed gray hexes, but doing so will end their turn. You can swap places with an ally by moving onto their location. Swapping is useful for setting up attacks or for getting an ally out of harm's way. By holding shift, you can draw a custom movement route. Ooh! Interesting. To undo a movement, click the undo button on the hotbar undo button. Oh, okay, it's down here. It's probably the E. Let's move to the storm call in the cover by clicking LMB and the indicated hex. Alright. Here he is. Waiting. If you don't have a desirable action to perform, you can delay a character's turn to the end of the round by hitting wait. Alternatively, you can end a character's turn by using the guard action, which provides a temporary bonus to defense and evasion. Click wait. Okay. Abilities. Your character abilities have a limited number of charges available, so it's important to apply them wisely and use them effectively. Charges can be restored by camping or using certain provisions. With the enemy advancing on us, we can set a trap by using the Pyro Lancer's Return to Cinder ability on the indicated hex. Ooh. Hey. Oh, it pushes them back too. As you can see, it's important to pay attention to any potential hazards when positioning your units. Some abilities can be able to pull or push targets by forcing targets in obstacles and terrain. You can inflict bonus damage or other harmful effects. Move the pugilist into position and use his crescent wave ability to push the enemy into the pit. Oh, nice. Okay. Keep left foot position. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Every character on the battlefield exerts its zone of control on hexes adjacent to theirs. A unit cannot leave this zone without suffering an attack of opportunity from their foe. This mechanic helps to lock down enemies and prevent them from reaching your more vulnerable characters. Conserve your stamina and keep them busy. Each character has a basic attack which has unlimited use. While unique abilities are guaranteed to hit their target, basic attacks are subject to an accuracy and evasion check. Okay, so basic attacks are subject to a dice roll. Abilities are not. Perform a basic attack. Okay. Alright, you have a clear view of that archer. Take him down. Most attacks and abilities are subject to a line of sight check. When targeting, a red eye indicates that there's no line of sight, while a yellow eye indicates partial line of sight. Large obstacles such as pillars can block line of sight. When a character has no vision of an enemy, they are unable to directly target them. Smaller obstacles such as barrels, crates, or a character will partially obscure line of sight under the right circumstances. A target is partially visible will receive a 50% less damage from the attack. Oh, okay. By taking cover directly behind small obstacles, you can look over the obstacle and gain full vision of the enemy while remaining only partially visible in return. Stormcaller's conduit ability can devastate a single enemy from range, but takes a few turns to channel. You can see where a channel will finish by looking at the blue indicator at the top. Okay. Alright. And now he's channeling. With the nearest enemy stunned, the Pyrolancer can safely move past their zone of control without incurring an attack of opportunity. Attacks of opportunity can also be avoided by using abilities that incorporate movement or utilizing the swap action. Let's aid the Guardian. Okay. Ow. Ow. Goodbye. Goodbye. Your pugilist has killed an enemy and gained morale. Morale is displayed by the white bar on each character's portrait. It represents their mood and attitude towards the current mission. Morale is gained and lost through various combat triggers. Landing a killing blow will increase morale, while suffering a critical strike from an enemy will lower it. A character with low morale will take longer to recover from a mission and will also lose loyalty towards the company. A measure of character's feelings towards you and the company as a whole. 0 to 1. Loyal characters are easier to please and easier to retain through contract negotiation. Okay. I like how they have, you know, quick links to what stuff are. Anyways, yeah, English is my first language. Targets are considered flanked whenever you occupy 2 opposing hexes around their location. All attacks against flanked targets deal extra damage and cannot miss. Alright, move the guardian into the flanking position. And then we just attack. Eat my bonus damage. That's a critical. Goodbye. We won. Weak ale. Recover 10 morale. Alright, I'll take it. Yerk sheathes his weapon, gazing around the room to make sure all are unharmed. Everyone alright then? Therein gestures at some blood on Yerk's arm. Never mind us. You've certainly looked better. Yerk glances down at his injury and scoffs. What, this? He wipes the blood, making a smeary mess of it. Nothing time won't heal. I'll be fine. You turn as a familiar voice rings out distantly behind you, though the words are unclear. Is that you, Vaughn? Vaughn dashes into the room and stops, kneeling over to catch his breath. He looks up with a relieved smile. Glad to see you're all still with us. We heard the fighting, figured you can handle it, but I didn't want to take the chance. And the others? Points back in the direction. Torrin and the rest are still searching. Surely there are better places to stash supplies, but I suppose those smugglers had little choice. At least we're getting paid to retrieve them. We've been in worse situations. Aye, that we have, boss. Was just hoping my last job would be free of surprises. I can't fault you for wanting out, but I wish you'd reconsider. Vaughn smiles faintly and places a firm hand on Yerk's shoulders. This life takes a toll, my friend. I've seen more death than any man should. His face goes dark for a brief moment, remembering all the friends you've lost. Your trusted advisor, Alarak, steps out from behind, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Right now, there's plenty of time to talk later. It's going to take a while to scour this place, even with the others' help. Right. I better get back to Torrin and the rest before they find themselves lost. Watch your backs. There may be more of those thieves in here, or worse yet. Alright. Let's get moving. Alright, most actions you take while exploring a dungeon will cost time. The passage of time can be harsh consequences and is represented by the time meter on the bottom right. We should begin exploring using the left mouse button. Okay. Explore! Scouting can be useful in order to spot enemies, traps, and other surprises that may await you. By scouting an enemy's location, you can prevent them from being able to ambush you. It does cost extra time, however, so it would be used sparingly. Okay, should be. Use the right mouse button. Oh. Okay. Exploration events. When interacting with an exploration event, you'll often have multiple choices available to you, sometimes costing various amounts of time. Your characters will have their own opinion on the choice you make, which affects their overall loyalty to the company. Some actions require a stat check, and the character with the highest relevant attribute will be chosen for the task. The character in question will give you the feedback and help you gauge the chance of success. If you have any tools with you, they can be consumed to boost the chance of success. Okay. You spot a discarded pack up ahead. They likely dropped it in haste by the grave robbers when you alerted them. Don't expect to find much of value, but it's not like they'll be coming back to claim it. No sense in leaving it for another to find. Take whatever looks useful. Alright, let's loot it. Okay, Lefric didn't like that. Matilda did. Receive a small health potion. Receive bandage, tools. Okay. Using provisions during exploration. Provisions can be used in both in and out of combat. While exploring, you can access your provisions. Okay. Our partner, Master York, is hurting a bit, and after that last encounter, we should use a potion to restore his health. Alright. Oh, combat. During the deployment phase, you are able to reposition your party ahead of combat. Okay. Once you're satisfied with formation, okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna wait. Let these guys move forward. Come forward. Hey. Forward. Hit him. Goodbye. Some enemies have passive abilities. These undead skeletons are able to reanimate after being defeated. To prevent them from reanimating, we need to target and destroy the pile of bones. Okay. I thought I told you to wait. Why didn't you go? Ow. All right, ow. Critical. Woo. Don't let him reanimate. Wait, what? Oh, I missed. Heal a single target. Who needs healing? You yourself need healing. Woo! Get rid of them. Scrap. Some leftover scrap material can be sold to the merchants. Okay. Move. You signal a halt. You signal a halt as a faint and disturbing rumbling becomes audible, steadily growing louder and closer with each passing moment. You look up, noticing cracks forming in the ceiling as small rocks break off and fall to the floor around you. Eric bumps against you and tugs at your arm, urging you to run. It's a cave-in. We need to move. Okay. Everyone okay? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we made it. Okay. Look around as the dust settles, aside from a few coughing fits. Everyone seems to be unscathed. What the hell was that? An earthquake? Might have been. Or those grave robbers tried to force their way into some place they shouldn't have. Huh. Regardless, we'll have to find a way out. Alright. Alright. Our priority is to find them. Hopefully they'll retrieve supplies. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Your path is blocked by a pile of rubble from the recent cave-in. It's not so bad. I can see a clear path just ahead. We just need to move enough of this rubble so we can squeeze through. Any ideas? A shovel. With a firm nod, your grasp the shovel and begins to dig. Alright. Injury prone. One misstep or lapse in judgment is all it takes to get seriously hurt. Here, one can only concentrate on so many things. Incurring injury has increased significantly. Oh, okay. As you explore, the application of various time modifiers will present new challenges for you to overcome. With each time modifier applied, your party will slowly become unnerved and suffer a small loss to morale. Due to these factors, it's important to be efficient and spend your time wisely. You can see which modifiers are currently active next to the time meter in the bottom right. Okay. Your party crawls through the gap. Okay. Easy now, it's just me. I thought this whole damn place was going to come down on top of us. The structure groans and rumbles for a moment. He glances around with some concern. It might yet. Alright. The whole section is caved in. We need to find a new way out of here once we're done. I figured as much. Torn and the others are already set to finding one. I take it you found the supplies. You haven't found the supplies yet either? Unfortunately not. Let's hope they're not buried in stone. Alright. Alright, let's go. Continue. Ah! Combat. Let's go. Snarl? How dare you snarl? That was a critical. You suck. Injuries can occur from critical hits or when a character is low on health. If a character sustains an injury, you can use a bandage to stabilize them and prevent their injuries from worsening. If they continue fighting with an unstabilized injury, severity that can increase. Do you have an injury? Bandage your injury. Okay. I'm gonna make that guy go bye-bye. Oh no. Ow. Sorry. Alright, you. Deal 2 targets in a row. Oh, okay. You can dispel negative conditions from your characters with cleansing abilities, raising antidote on them. Okay. Ow. I missed the doggy. Kill. Thank you. Ooh. Another small health potion. I think people are hurt. Okay. Alright, we're good. Continue. This is where the one we were told to look for, boss. About time. Let's hope the contents are still intact. Reaching both arms into the dark recess, grabs a home of a coffin. It's ancient, rotting wood, blah, blah, blah. It's all there. No damage to the vials, from what I can tell. What does our employer want with them anyway? This here is a cure for the blight, or at least it slows the process. The Vanguard keeps it tightly controlled, though, only treating those who pledge themselves to their order and such. It's highly sought after on the black market. It's why our employer is paying us so well. Alright, let's regroup. What's this? Oh, okay, this is a boss fight. Here we go, boss fight. What time is it? Alright. So there's the boss. Alright. Oh, hello. Alright, you come down here. And you start doing your thing. Oh, that deals damage to friendlies too. I did not know that. Kick. Dash to an empty zone, striking an enemy twice. Ow. Make the heals. Alright, we'll just take this guy down. Oh, that's right, opportunity attack. Whatever. I took it. Goodbye. Goodbye, Bones. Goodbye, Bones. Oh, okay. That was stuff that was going to happen. Take the potion. Done. Done. Unlocking abilities by leveling up. Yep. When characters gain enough experience, they'll level up. 6 attributes. Physique, finesse, toughness, conviction, insight, and mind. Each one contributes differently. Ability points are used to upgrade or alter effects. Okay. By leveling up, you unlock new abilities. Okay. You are not required to spend your points right away. Okay. So let's see here. I have what? Okay. Increases critical damage, health, and evasion. Accuracy, health, and defense. A little bit of health and defense doesn't hurt. Critical chance, I like. Especially for this guy. He's kind of like, he seems like kind of the glass cannon DPS for melee. Ability points available. Let's see, acrobatics. Gain +1 movement for the round. Increase damage by 25%. I like that. Oh, we can increase the dash range. Yep, we'll do that. Alright, confirm. And Stormcaller, what do you do? We'll give you some more health. Critical chance and accuracy are good for you. Arc lightning. Cast range, definitely. And conduit. Reduce the time it needs to channel. That's good. Okay. Matilda. You're kind of a tanky, not even tanky, so we need to give you more toughness. We'll do that. Oh, spend points. Safeguard. Better range. Increase damage shield by 25%. Let's put the oh, I can use both points. If I wanted. Let's put the range up. Let's go to the healing. Generate 2 radiant stacks from the guardians. Okay. I forgot to look at what her passive ability is, but that's probably a good thing, so I'll do that. Give me that. The party comes to a standstill. And that's it. Right? Or is this another battle? It's another battle! Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, kill those skeletons. Alright, your party comes to a standstill as a muffle shouts and ring and blah blah blah. You Eric unsheath his lance. Motioning the rest of the forward, blah blah. That must be others. Hurry, continue with the last, okay? Did you find it then? The exit's just beyond here. Been trying to keep it clear of the dead, but they just keep coming. The pile of bones near Torrent's feet suddenly begin to rattle, and the eyes of the skull reignite in a bright green. Okay. Torrent grunts and steps forward, crushing the skull beneath his heel, and grinding it in the fine dust. He looks up with a satisfied grin. Took you all long enough. Vaughn here was getting all worked up and thinking the worst. I didn't expect this structure will hold much longer. We best not linger. Alright, good advice, I reckon. We gotta run. After a mission, you'll want to seek treatment for any injuries your party has incurred. While an injured character can still fight, injury penalties makes them less effective. In order to fully recover, you must pay for their treatment in the city's infirmary. Okay. So continue. And we get money for stuff that we leave with. Okay. And this is the loot that goes to the store. As the last night of day begins to fade, you spot your company's camp not far ahead. The flickering flames of the bonfire. After many hours swapping stories and sharing drinks, all eyes fall on Vaughn. Now you all know, I'm not one for lengthy speeches, but I'd just like to say it's been an honor to fight alongside you over the years, but also he's quitting. He grins and met by a chorus of laughs and cheers. It hasn't been an easy road, but okay. Here. So he leaves. Goodbye. With the celebration continuing in absence, blah, blah, blah. I hope I'm not disturbing you, Lord. I was on the way past the horses. A visit to prepare us for tomorrow's travel. Well then, I must take care of this. Okay, sometime. Okay, it's nothing important. Got my saddle up, figured I'd sneak out without making a big fuss. Just wanted to say thanks, boss, for everything. If you would have asked last week, maybe. But this last job cleared my doubts. I've survived this long. Reckon I'd be a fool to press my luck any further. Fair enough. Goodbye. Get out of here. Sorry to interrupt, blah, blah, blah. Yep, I know. Blah, blah, blah. And we're all sappy and sad that he's leaving. Alright. Okay. You bolt upright from your sleep, awakened by the blares of a horn. Oh my god. The sounds of a frenzied battle are around you, and you scramble out of your bedroll. What? Lord, we're under attack. There was no warning. The horses, the carriages. He raises his hands. Everything's being taken. We need to regroup with the others. Have you seen Yurik? Couldn't find him. Okay. Let's move. You emerge from your tent. You head on a swivel as you attempt to survey the situation. The camp is almost entirely ablaze. The heat and smoke sting in your eyes and obscuring your vision. You make your way ahead, your feet suddenly catching on something as you fall forward and scramble to stay upright. Recovering, you steal a glance backward at the obstruction. One of your companions, dead. An arrow flies by you, narrowly missing, but finding a target nonetheless. Alarak screams out in pain behind you, legs collapsing under him as he falls hard to the ground. You turn back, reaching out a hand to pull him up, but he waves you off. Leave me, I'll be no use in a fight. You follow his gaze down to his leg, a blood-covered arrow stuck through it. Go. You turn and continue forward, staying low to the ground as you move, eyes scanning for any friendly faces through the smoke. Not 50 yards ahead, you spot 4 of your companions through the blaze, huddled together with your weapons, blah, blah, blah. Continue. So we got fight. Surrounded, Theron's head whips around, searching frantically for any possible escape as the raiders edge closer. What are you waiting for, Torrin? Help us. The raiders eye Torrin as he confidently steps among them, each seemingly unconcerned by his presence, perhaps he even emboldened by it. Sorry, friends. A twisted smirk forms in the corner of his mouth and he slides an arrow from his quiver. We'll make this quick. Aerie. Oh, okay, goodbye. You damn traitors, have you no honor? Honor achieves little in this world. I trust a lot you can handle the rest. Spare no one. Well, this is gonna be, interesting. But I have my Fist of Fury. Eat my fists. No ranged attacks for you. What are you doing? Except for you. You can have a ranged attack. I need to move you to the zone of control you. And we're going to safeguard here. And we'll go ahead and... Oh, okay. Do it again. Eat it. I need to move you. Go ahead and kill this guy. Sorry, but you gotta die. Eat it. Ow. You go bye-bye. Ow. I'm gonna actually protect us again. Ow, ow. And I'm gonna conduit you. You go bye-bye again. And you're gonna go bye-bye too. And I'm gonna push you into her zone of control, so you can't mess with him anymore. Goodbye. Goodbye. I eat you guys up. Area cleared. Goodbye. Opening your eyes, you find yourself sprawled around on the ground with a mouthful of dirt, blah, blah, blah. Easy now, blah, blah, blah. Not much left, is there? The bastards took everything. Wasn't alone either. Damon, Enos, Nera, his fingers clenched in his room, all traitors. Through the anger, you notice a sadness in his eyes and realize suddenly that his nephew isn't present. Where's Gadrick? Don't know for certain. I fear he's dead. Okay. Alarak's alive. Are there any others? Ah, he's alive. Managed to find the place I and patch himself up. Okay. Guys, glad to see you're alive. Blah, 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 blah. I found some correspondence in one of their tents. They have been planning this for months, it seems. Traitorous bastards. Any idea who they're working with? Afraid not. Okay. A group of cowards, I say. Easy to achieve victory when half our troops passed out drunk. No doubt Torin and them were counting on that fact. I never did that. Never did like Torin none. Always felt uneasy around him. Can hardly stomach the notion, but Vaughn... could Vaughn have noticed? Been involved? Oh. Maybe. Not a chance. I know he and Torin got on well enough, but the man's as loyal as they come. I'm just glad he wasn't here for this. We've lost too much already. Regardless of who's involved, there's little we can do about it. At least for now. So what's the plan? Well, the plan would be we're going to have to go restore our numbers, yeah. Alright then. Let's go to Andalion. So we're going to, yeah, travel to Andalion. Look at that, we traveled to the city. Hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. Oh, okay. Anyways, so that's all the time I have for right now. Let me know what you guys think of this game in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Because if you guys really like this game, you want to see more of this, let me know. I will continue it up because this is actually really fun and I love the animation, the art style, everything, music. It all kind of fits together properly. This developer has done a really good job. So, and this game's not even finished. So, as far as it goes, thank you guys so much for watching. See you all later. Bye-bye.